If you feel like you are throwing money down the drain because your produce goes bad before you have a chance to use it, let me help you. Let me be your produce fairy godmother, if you will. Tip number 1, let's talk about onions and potatoes. These should not be stored together. Why? Because onions let off a good amount of ethylene gas, which encourages other produce around it to ripen, aka spoil. So we're gonna store them separately in 2 open air containers that are going to go into my cupboard where it's cool and dark and dry. Number 2 is for mushrooms. Keep them from going slimy by transferring them to a paper bag, fold it over and put it in the fridge. Tip number 3, tender herbs like cilantro and parsley. They really need a controlled environment because the enemies of fresh herbs like this are too much oxygen and too much moisture. So put them into a ball jar or a glass filled with some cold water, and then just put a plastic bag right on the top of them, and then secure with a rubber band. I keep this on my refrigerator door, and the cilantro will last for weeks. Tip number 4, and I used this when I was going down to Florida and I didn't want to waste my asparagus. Treat them like flowers. Snip off the bottom, put them upright in a vase, and put them in the fridge. Tip number 5, lettuce. Get rid of the clamshell. Don't need it. Simply fold a paper towel, put it into a Ziploc or silicone bag, rinse your greens, spin them dry, and put them in. Seal it up and put it in the refrigerator where they will keep for weeks. Okay, so who's trying these?